I closed the front door and almost collapsed against it with a drawn-out sigh. Any borrowed strength I might have had up until this point draining from me completely. Oh god. What a day. My head aches. My arms throb. My legs feel like they're about to give way. I can't believe I'm even still standing after all that. The smell of food is heavy in the air. The aroma enough to make my mouth water. Tribid! Oh, right. I think I had forgotten to eat today. I should probably fix that if I want any chance of surviving what tomorrow might bring. Apparently I'm just in time as the food is all set on the table when my parents are about to dig in. This short window of time in the evening is really the only chance I ever get to see my parents outside of the holidays. So I usually cherish these dinners and try to engage with them as best I can. But today I can hardly even get a word out. I sort of just grunt in their direction before I collapse into the dining chair. As the meal goes on, usual questions come up between us, such as how our days had went, and if I had been up to much. Ha. Despite looking completely shattered, I say it was just any other day. I get concerned looks, but they don't have any reason to doubt me. Before long, dinner is finished, and after several extra helpings, I can't think of anything better to do than to call it an early night. I make myself excused and head for my room, my steps unsteady. I drop into my bed face first, the mattress giving out a groan. It can't be any later than 9 PM, and already I want to sleep. Is every day going to be like this from here on out? Probably. I hope not. While I could just as easily fall asleep in the current position I'm in, there's probably a good risk I might suffocate, so I guess I might as well do things the proper way, if I have to. I push up off of the bed and go to close the curtains. Dot. Sitting on the roof, aren't they? Huh? Maybe I already fell asleep. As I went to close the curtains, my eyes are drawn to an amber glow down in my garden. Oh, we're fucked. We're so fucked. A fire. A campfire. What? A campfire to be precise. What? Oh, I'll give you 3 guesses as to who that campfire belongs to. Oh, I thought, well, when you said amber, I thought it was a fallen angel. Yup. The 2 magical girls. Jack and Hikari seem to have taken it upon themselves to set up a little base camp in my back garden, complete with a tent and fire. I guess when they said they'd be close by, they really meant close by. Can't they go into a spirit form? Make themselves invisible to the parents? I think they're trying to cook something, going by the pan over the fire. I didn't realise their lives were so rough with how glamorous they generally look. Oh, they saw me. Sayaka gives an enthusiastic wave my way, taking her eyes off the pan. Yeah, okay, hi. I give a feeble wave back. Somehow I get the feeling I should be worrying more about this far more than I am. But, whatever. This can wait until morning. I draw the curtain shut, right, as Sayaka was cooking in the pan. As whatever Sayaka was cooking in the pan ignites into a tremendous fire. I can just about hear Hikari's cry of terror through the window panes. Letting out a final mighty yawn, I flop backwards onto my bed, and it's not long before whatever some balance of consciousness I might have had left drifts into the night. It's morning. Streams of light filter in from the curtains, rousing me out of sleep that I wanted to last forever. Wah! I have half a mind to just turn it over and wrap myself tightly in my blanket, but I guess I have enough to worry about right now without adding being late to school on top of everything else. Let's tackle the day, I guess. I roll out from under the covers and crash to the floor with the grace of a sloth. Ow. On top of everything else, still aching from yesterday, my head thumps once more right on schedule. I really wish it would cut me a break. Just this one time. Straightening from a crawling along the floor and gradually pulling myself up into a walk as if I was evolving in real time. I tugged the curtains open. I looked down the garden to find it completely empty. Not a trace of a fire, the tent or the girls. Maybe I really was dreaming last night. I mean, they couldn't really be as stupid as to camp in plain sight like that. They probably were. The fire alone would be enough for the police to be brought down. That's one less thing for me to stress about, at least. Thank God. Right. Well, I'm wasting time. I'm going to miss my chance to have a proper breakfast like yesterday. Pouring at the dust around my eyes, I start for the bathroom. A nice hot shower should do wonders. I'll open the... Oh, God. Okay. What? The bathroom is occupied. Well, what the heck are you gawking at? Why are you in his house? Close the door. Sorry, my bad. I slammed the door back shut. My heart an erratic mess. That was a close one. Wait a second. Something isn't adding up here. I swing open the door again, the sight taking away my breath once more, even though I already knew what to expect. Huh? What are you doing now? You pervert? I knew it. It is Hikari. And, rather underdressed Hikari at that. And undergarments that match her eye colour. She's caught like a deer frozen in headlights, her entire body tensing up in a near statuesque pose. She's down to a rather extravagant underwear if you don't count the socks she was in the process of taking off. They match and everything. With how she's bent forward like this, my eyes can't help but gravitate to her rather ample breasts. Kenta! Huh? I'm snapped out of whatever daze I might have been in by her shrill tone. What? What was I doing again? What are you doing? Shut the door already. Wait. Shouldn't I be asking you what you're doing in my house? What does it look like, genius? Now go away. Besides, getting undressed. Her face is beet red. She's practically trembling with anger, though still frozen in place. But how am I the one at fault here? Exactly! Hey, now don't get mad at me. I don't remember ever giving you guys permission to freely use my house. Especially not my shower. Close the door. Not until you close the door. Okay, but can you just, her eyes give off a dangerous glow, the room rumbling ever so slightly with a frightening power. Oh God. I guess this can wait until afterwards. Take a picture while you're at it. If I want to keep my house intact at least. Okay. My bad. Really. Flashing an apologetic smile and laughing nervously, I bring the door to a close once more. How is it our fault? As demonstrated last night, sometimes retreating is the best course of action. Well, after that little situation, I find myself downstairs, both of the girls present. If only we saw Sayaka. If only we saw Sayaka! Has the same cheerful grin as ever, while Hikari looks like she wants to grab the nearest sharp object she can find and gut me with it. Again, that wasn't my fault. How's I supposed to know? So, do you guys want to explain yourselves? She tilts her head, giving me a confused look. Oh, come on. How can I be the only one to find something strange with this? Well, I mean, what are you guys doing in my house? Using my things, even. Oh, that's simple. Since we've been watching over you for a while now, we noticed that your parents always seem to leave really early in the morning, and that you're the only one that lives here. So we figured it'd be fine if we just, you know, let ourselves in to borrow the shower and stuff. So you pretty much just broke into my house. That's a bit of an extreme way to put it. We made sure to fix the window. Wait, what? You did what? I quickly throw a glance about, looking for any window in sight. No trace of breaking, at least. Geez, what did they do? Throw a brick through one? I thought people who knew magic would be more subtle. See? It's all good. She tries her best to reassure me with her limitless optimism, her hands on her hips with a blinding smile. I can't say I mirror her enthusiasm though. I bring a palm to my forehead, a headache beginning to set in. And for once, I know the cause of this one. Is this really necessary? Can't you guys just magic yourselves clean or whatever? I get cold stares from both of them. I said the wrong thing again, didn't I? Kenta, our magic isn't just some convenient tool we can use so carelessly in our everyday lives. Hikari finally speaks up again, having got over her mini sulk. It takes a lot of energy just to do something as simple as fly. And we always need to make sure we have energy in reserve in case of a surprise attack like last night. Do you really think it'd be a smart idea to waste that precious energy on something that could be done so easily with an actual shower? Fair point. But what I'm getting out of this is, so what you're saying is you could magic yourselves clean. Her eyes narrow. She takes in a deep breath, her cheeks puffing out dangerously. Why do I suddenly fear for my ears? Ears? You're an idiot. Oh, that cat. She sighs instead, the air escaping her in... Oh god, hold on. Fecking cats. She sighs instead, the air escaping her in one long, drawn, out of breath defeat. My eardrums are safe for another day. Phew. I catch a glance at the clock on the wall. All this drama has really eaten into my free time before school. If I don't start breakfast now, there'll be no way I'll make it in time. You guys do whatever then. I'm gonna make some food. I start for the kitchen, but Sayaka cuts me off, sliding in front of me. Her eyes are almost sparkling as she leans forward. Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Now let's make breakfast instead. I'd rather not. Considering it our way of saying sorry for this little mess. Considering the amount of cliches that happened, I'm not gonna risk it. Right, Hikari? She pulls Hikari in by the arm. What? I didn't agree to... Right, Hikari? She tightens her grip on Hikari's arm, a deadly edge behind her otherwise cheerful words. Oh, okay. Letting them cook. I'm not so sure. Oh no. Let's save just in case. Oh, let's be nice. What's the worst that could happen? I don't see any harm in it, I suppose. She seems to mean well, and it would be nice to take it easy after all this stress. Sure. Go for it. Shaka beams making me feel confident in my choice. I think. You won't regret it. You just sit back and we'll have something amazing whipped up for you in a flash. I hope so. With that, she spins on her heel and waltzes into the kitchen, dragging along with her very reluctant Hikari. I take a seat in the connected dining room. I'd ease myself into a chair. This'll be fine, right? It starts off well enough anyway. I hear plates and utensils cluttered about with cupboard doors battering along. Oh, of course. Do you even know what you're making? We'll worry about that later. Now put some of that stuff in too. I'll pretend I didn't hear that. The frantic chopping of vegetables sound out from behind me, mixed with Hikari's panicked yelps. Watch where you swing that thing. You're going to take my head off. It's fine. Are you sure that goes with that? Sure it does. I have a creative eye for these things. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Is it supposed to go green? So we just put this on like this? I hear the unsettling thrush of flames. Just how high are they putting it on at? What do you think this stuff is? I have no idea. Oh well, it goes anyway. Why couldn't you just be good at cooking? Things so silent in the kitchen. I can't tell if that's good or bad. I'm too scared to look. Is this really okay? Yep. This is how it's supposed to. What? Oh no. Something explodes in the kitchen. Thick plumes of acrid smoke waft into the dining space. Put it out, quick, it's going to spread. How do I do that? I don't know. Just try this. Boom. The roar of flames. I can see the flickering of amber in my peripheral vision. Nope. That made it worse. How about this? Maybe. It might have worked. Or not. No more magic, okay? This time will work for no more magic. I don't know what else to do then. You're getting it everywhere. I hear water splash. A good deal of it. Like an entire bucket's worth of the stuff. Is it over? I think so. And look, the food is done. I really don't think that's... I said the food is done. Oh no. Apparently done cooking, the pair entered the dining space. Shaka has a plate in hand and a good amount of steam, or maybe smoke, drifting from it. I hope you're hungry, Kenta. We really went all out making this, you know. I was right here. She put this plate before me, a sincere smile on her face. I guess she really gave it her all. But it can't be called food. Oh. It's, interesting. Charred-burnt crisps remained of what might have been food at some point still on the plate. It feels like it might be hazardous to even breathe in this stuff. I can see Hikari lurking further back, clearly ashamed of whatever substance they had created. I guess this was my fault for letting them anywhere near the kitchen. I should take responsibility and... Oh no. The problem is, I don't know if these choices hold any meaning. Be a trooper, my son. Be a trooper. I have no choice, do I? I don't want to make her feel bad after she worked so hard to create whatever this is. Here I go then. I give the substance the poke. It crumbles into a fine powder at the slightest touch. Okay. I'm sure even though it looks absolutely terrifying, it can't be that bad. You could be more wrong. Maybe there's something good under all these layers of burnt stuff. I scoop up. Do apologise. As much as I can, that doesn't crumble away from my hold and force it into my mouth, despite all my instincts screaming at me not to. It's... Well, is it amazing or what? Shaka leans in expectantly as I swallow it down. I think this must be what charcoal tastes like. I fight back the urge to choke and give her a smile and nod. Really? Yay, I knew it. You should let us cook for you every morning. Oh, good lord. What have I done? And I still have an entire plate of this stuff left. These girls are clearly the real danger to my health and well-being right now. Breakfast soon comes to a close with perhaps a more lively start to the morning than I'm generally used to. As much as a headache as they can be, it was actually sort of nice to not be completely alone this morning. I wasn't about to tell them that though, or I'd encourage their almost criminal behaviour in just waltzing into my house like that. Head out for school with my two bodyguards naturally at my side. I'm almost sort of getting used to this. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. The journey to school goes by peacefully, not a monster in sight. Though I can't help but shake the feeling that something is watching me. Maybe I'm just getting a little paranoid after. You know, 2 attempts on my life have been made already. I'm sure it's all in my head.